Hello, beautiful soul tribe, soul community, soul fam. Welcome to your reading. Today I have already laid out a couple of cards for you. There is a certain thought pattern that you are releasing at this time, a certain state of lack that you are letting go of. You're walking away from anxiety. You're walking away from restricted ways of thinking. Let me not show you my nail right now. You're moving forward. You're walking away from the boundaries and the restrictions. 4-4 on my timer. 4-4 has been extremely wow. And there's this beautiful magpie sitting beautifully on the top of this tree right now. And I've never seen them sit there before, and it's literally majestic. So your guides are very close at this time. You could resonate with a past loved one, seeing them in certain animals around you. So for me, a magpie resonates with my grandmother, so that could also be an energy for you. 1, 2, 3 on my timer. Then we have anxiety under the broken heart in reverse. So that gives me the energy of like you're letting go of this restriction that you've put on yourself, right? Because there's a certain, the material world might not reflect the abundant energy that you're in at this time. So these are things that you have to reconstruct in your brain. What else, Spirit? Yeah, there's a lack of appreciation fading away. There's a sense of you becoming more appreciative of what you have and what you're going towards. 212 on my timer as well. Because Yeah, Archangel Michael could be very significant because I was trying to call on an angel through this deck, but I immediately got a message, and this is the angel that wants to reach out to you at this time. Bottom of the deck, that's the underlying energy. That is the messenger of this specific reading here. Because there is a sense of you... You're walking away from all of this. There's a need to walk away from this idea that you're not going to make it. And again, they're going to sit right there at the top of the tree. So there's definitely, like, you're walking away from the sense that you are not supported in what it is you do. You're walking away from that because there's just this entire reconstruction of the way you think right now. There are so many old karmic patterns, karmic cycles that you are closing out. There is literal DNA rewiring happening at this time. And Archangel Michael wants you to know that it takes grounding. It takes connecting with your root chakra and understanding that you are safe, right? You have a safe space. You're surrounded with love, and there's a sense of you needing to really regulate your nervous system at this time. And I'm also getting a strong sense that you really just need to go outside, and the Hangman on the bottom of the deck here. So there's a sense of really needing to surrender. Surrender to your destiny is what I'm hearing. Surrender to your destiny. It's like you know that your spirit team got you. Like you have some strong angels standing with you and supporting you at this moment in time. And they want you to trust in that. They want you to release all these old gunky-dunky energies that aren't yours. Because that's the real thing, right? These energies aren't even yours to carry. You're just carrying the gunk from all the people around you because you might resonate with being very empathetic, being very like you can easily pick up on the energies around you. So obviously you're gonna feel every time you get close to an energetic upgrade. We have 2 knights on the bottom of the deck here, which is also interesting. I'll get into that. But every time you get close to that energetic upgrade, the energy leeches, right? The people who kind of don't resonate with that frequency, the people who are stuck in this lower vibrational energy, they can subconsciously pick up on you leaving that environment, and they don't want that. Whether they admit it or not, whether they say to your face, oh, I want you to be happy, I want you to move on, they know that if you ascend to like the next stage, if you go to a different stage, right? Different is better than higher, because there's no better or worse, right? Everybody is human. But there's a sense of you leaving that toxic environment for better places, and they don't want that to happen, because obviously energy leeches, whether they realize it or not, they feed off of your amazing energy. So you can even if you haven't talked to these people in years, is what I'm getting. Even if you have not talked to these people in goddamn years, your silence, also something I'm getting, is eerie. It's like an eerie silence. It's like, what's gonna happen next? And this energy is, you're feeling that anticipatory anxiety from those around you. The anxiety that you're feeling is not your own, because you know what it is you deserve. You know what it is you want. This anxiety needs to be transmuted into excitement. But that takes time, and you need to ground yourself in order to be able to do that. Okay, Archangel Michael, what is the advice you have for the collective? Yeah. So it seems to be, it seems to be really important for you right now to really let go of these burdens and like throw it over the edge, is what I'm getting. There's a sense of you really needing to make a plan regarding how you nurture yourself. You really need to prioritize your well-being at this time. And this is also giving me a beginner energy, where it's like an early reversal, where I'm kind of getting, you're getting there. You're going towards this more self-nurturing energy. You're going towards faith. You're going towards understanding you can have faith. But it takes time, right? There are some serious chakra realignments that need to happen before you get to this point, because you're still carrying a lot of the weight here. And it's like you're doing all of it. You're taking action, right? Because under Archangel Michael, I already saw that we have action right underneath that. Like you're doing it all, but you're kind of like, the sticks are right here, right? So it's like you can't even see where you're going, because you're just going, and it's like they want you to breathe and ground yourself again. Like find that moment of peace, because in the moments of stillness, and I'm getting like even in like the 15 minutes before you go to sleep, when you decide to do meditation, you can have some very interesting revelations, because there's so much energy here in this that wants to be released right now, that if you only take a moment of your day to acknowledge that those energies, like your guides will literally like send it out, release it. Like you don't even have to do too much in order to release this energy. You just really have to acknowledge it and sit with it, and not ignore the energy that's here, that's out in your cards. Because Archangel Michael is also a cord-cutting angel, right? He helps with cord cutting meditations very often. So there's a sense of you needing to cut the cords on all these past attachments, and he really wants to help you with that. That's why he came out in this reading, right? He wants to help you with that, but you do have to create space to actually let that happen. Yes. It is like you are so extremely guided. There are armies walking with you here. And I'm getting shivers over my body. There are armies walking with you. And don't you ever forget it. There is a sense of inevitable victory that will happen once you decide to walk with this army in the same way that they're trying to walk with you, right? Which is more about acknowledgement than really doing anything. Yeah, there's a sense of ascension happening. There's a sense of you getting your justice because of all the shadow work you've done is also what I'm getting with this. You have done so much shadow work that the next spiritual upgrade is going to be your karmic justice for everything 1122 on my timer that has come before you. Every single person that's done you wrong, every single bad word that's been spread on your name, all of it. Your next chapter is going to be your karmic retribution, is literally what I'm getting. Yeah, it's like the people from the past won't be able to recognize you anymore. It's like you're so focused on your future and you just keep moving forward that the people from your past will not even be able to reach out anymore. 1211 on my timer. There's a sense of you completely letting go of the past. Like you're not even interested in reminiscing on these things anymore. It's like you've heard it so many times. You understand that all that is now is your next chapter. You don't even wish ill on any of these people or any of these things that happen to you. You hold no grudges. You really just want to release and let it go. But in order to do that, you do need to acknowledge that anxiety, right? You need to acknowledge the anxiety that has been imposed on you so that you can release it. Yeah, the Queen of Cups. Acknowledge your emotions. That is the huge message here. It is to ground yourself and acknowledge your emotions. And I don't know, with the Hierophant, I was also getting there are some institutions that want to work with you, but that's only for a specific person in this reading, I think. But again, with the Queen of Cups, it's just saying like you genuinely have to sit and nurture those emotions. Like, I cannot emphasize it more because you might have been in a period of detachment, right? Of like kind of being disconnected from the material world, disconnected from the ground. Literally, you might really need to go outside and quite literally just put your hands in the grass and sit. Don't listen to music when you're on your way to work. Like, create those small moments where you can actually like sit and feel. That is the key here right now. Yeah, and stop monitoring your growth as well, because then you're gonna like create blockages through trying to monitor your growth. So make sure you just let things be and trust. Really just trust. Okay, what is the last message here for the collective? We have Archangel Gabriel coming out with Door to Spirit. Wow, I'm getting such a beautiful message here. There is something about you when you speak, you open the door to spirit for people. When you speak, you create gateways. And that will mean something different for everyone in this collective. But when you speak, you create gateways. Like, you create a bridge to the spirit world. And ooh, I'm getting a really interesting visual right now. And I'm getting shivers everywhere. There's that episode in Avatar. And I'm gonna take this card. And also drink some water if you haven't. There's this episode in Avatar where, where Aang gets to this village, and it's one of the earlier episodes where Aang goes to this village, and this village is being haunted by a forest spirit. And it's this really scary, like, black and white animal, like, kind of creature that haunts the village and destroys things. And Aang is like the bridge to the spirit world, right? And that's where the village is like, who better than the Avatar to resolve our problem here? And so Aang tries to find out what to do about this spirit guide, and tries to talk to them, and eventually he's able to make peace with the spirit, and the spirit transforms into this panda, right? So it becomes like, instead of being this scary thing, it's a panda. So that's also giving me the energy that you're able to help people overcome their fears regarding connecting with spirits and connecting with the spirit world in general. Where it's like, you show people that it's not scary if you come from a place of love. And I keep, throughout saying everything I have, I've been getting like shivers everywhere. So there is definitely a sense of you helping people connect with these other realms in whatever way that resonates for you, right? It's like you speaking your truth, and it doesn't have to be just through talking, or it can be through singing as well. It can be through any kind of art form where you express yourself, where you communicate your inner feelings, right? So, and I'm feeling a lot of pressure in my throat right now, almost as if I'm about to cry, but I'm not about to cry. You know what I mean? So there's just a sense of this very, very innate power in your throat chakra that your angels want you to acknowledge in this last closing off message. So if this reading resonated for you, let me know in the comments. I always love hearing what you guys have to say, and it helps me out a lot to get the message out through more people. I do have a TikTok account now, so if you want a little bit more content, I will probably post on TikTok a little bit more than on YouTube. YouTube is more for like the longer form content, and TikTok, we'll see where it goes. But right now, it's been really fun, so make sure you check that out. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. I love you. I love you. I love you.